Imagine this. I was just in my house, humid, hot, June of 2023, until I decided to step to the second floor into my room. And there I came face to face with a stranger. A burglar armed with a 29 or a balisong, ready to slash my dreams anytime. I was frightened, but I know I need to act fast. The good news is that my daughter is not with me in the room. So I fight. I dig deep. Fortunately, I was able to overpower him. And it hit me. Maybe it's me posting too much in social media, my financial gains and wins, that made me a sweet, soft target of this burglar. Still shaken, I decided to post everything in social media. I wanted to tell the whole world. The blood, almost a stab at the back. And then, to be honest, I was expecting for some words of encouragement, but I got mixed bag. Some people, they praised me for my strength, but others ridiculed me and even said, "You brought it to yourself." You know, that kind of comment section is one kind of its own battle. I remember when I started to see the slew of negative and positive comments, it made me realize that I need to wear something important, something that's usual for me. I've used this for many times. Crypto resilience hat. That crypto resilience that made me navigate the highs and lows of the market. You know, cryptocurrency cycles are infamous. There are days when the market can have massive bull runs, followed by devastating market crashes. To survive, one needs to be able to navigate the highs without losing to their head, and navigate the lows without succumbing to despair. In other words, we need to be crypto resilient. Another thing is that I keep on thinking about that comment section over and over again, and I realized, imagine that comment section, that same microcosm of market volatility. And some days the market can be in a bull run, and therefore social media can be very loving, endearing, generous, supportive, empathetic. But in some days, the market can be very negative, market crash. Social media can be very hurtful, the worst, attacking. Neither of the extremes need to affect us. As early as 2016, I realized that I need to be crypto resilient to survive the volatility of the cryptocurrency market. And for me to be able to survive the hateful public eye, I need to be having this mental toughness and perspective. The one that is able to let me pass through the noise and navigate the highs and the lows of the market. Interestingly, I decided to post everything in social media, and the slew of negative comments once again made me realize I cannot get rid of this crypto resilience hat. I confess, I started to doubt myself. It was a slew of negative comments that made me realize imposter syndrome is here. It hit me hard. As if I was a new trader. I was just asking myself back then when I was very new, was I the one who made this particular trade and I was able to win? Or was I just lucky? That same feeling of FOMO, or fear of missing out, started to fuel in. And it made me ask myself, as if I'm a beginner trader, am I really able to navigate the swings of the market? Can I enter on that breakout from the trend resistance Can I enter it on this parabolic setup when the RSI hits 70 in the overbought scenario? And at the same time, when I was browsing on that social media post, I started to ask myself, should I just post something different? Something of a different personality aside from me? And over time, I realized that to survive both the volatility of cryptocurrency and social media, for that matter, means the ability to accept these feelings and learning the ability to let them go. In both occasions, I cannot allow market distractions or market noise to affect me. You know, it's a lesson I need to internalize, whether it's a sudden market dip for Bitcoin, or it's a market noise, or a negative viral post. It's something that I need not to affect myself. You know, I need to focus on my core competency, I said to myself. And one thing is for sure. As I focused on my core competency and I stopped comparing myself to others, I suddenly felt that strength bursting. I am becoming stronger, not just as a trader, but someone who has a voice with a story worth sharing. You know, we need to choose our battles. The market can be characterized with significant highs and lows. I remember, you know, during the rally, when the most recent president in the United States were giving his campaign speech about Bitcoin, the coin rallied to almost $70,000, only to plummet to almost $48,000 just because there was an interest rate discussion from Japan. You know, a lot of hype is in the market, a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but we need to choose our battles. Not all the battles are our battles. As a trader, I also learned the difference between what a market signal is and what a market noise is. A market signal is an event, a situation that drives price on a parabolic state. What I meant by that is the price can get a significant price movement, a significant price reaction. However, a market noise it could be a similar market event. However, the market does not budge. The market already is pricing it in. I realize that in those occasions, it's also comparable to what a constructive feedback in social media is, which we should allow to grow us, and what a noise is, which is obviously an empty feedback. You know, one realization I had being a cryptocurrency trader and a social media community builder is that not in every negative comment in social media means that there is a hater. And in a similar breath, not in every red candle that I saw in my charting tool means that there is a market disaster. Hear me out on this. We need to be hearing significant lessons which are normally hidden on words that we don't want or we just shy away to hear. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You know, these are words that you would normally hear from a cryptocurrency trader like myself. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, you would imagine in November of 2021, when the price of the coin massively pumped to almost an all-time high of $69,000. A lot of people were jiggling. Oh, I'm going to be rich. $69,000. And when the CPI hits like crazy, when the interest rates meteorically rose in the United States, then there was an inverse correlation between Bitcoin and interest rates. All of a sudden, the price of Bitcoin went down and plummeted, had a nosedive to almost $15,000 in June of 2022. And during that occasion, weeks within the month of June 2022, a coin with a market capitalization of $40 billion eclipsed to almost zero in my very eye. lives were lost. People gave up. They capitulated. They raised their white flag. They said, this is not for me. Quite frankly, and sadly, we have heard news of people killing themselves. It was such a horrible experience. But one thing I realized is that FUD does not just exist in the cryptocurrency trading industry. It exists in our social media for every negative comment, for every cynical response, for every hateful speech. One of the things that keeps, reminding me is that as early as 2023, this project we launched, we call it CryptoBytes. #CryptoBytes, our purpose is to offer a bite size of information of what cryptocurrency, blockchain, NFT, Web3, these terminologies, what are they all about? So our plan was to go around the Philippines, and I confess, the first 2 projects, we failed. And I'm not surprised, social media came up and ganged on us. It attacked me and my team. But we never falter. I said to my team, as if we are looking to the long-term strategy of holding to our coins, and we believe on the use case of it, we should look at on the same lens. Fast forward, almost at the tail end of 2024, just a few weeks ago, we were able to accomplish 35 schools with almost 3,000 students across the Philippines who now understands what blockchain and cryptocurrency trading are all about. For every market downturn, $69,000 down to $15,000, up to 45, down to 32, you would notice that there's always going to be market downturns. We call it pullbacks. We call it retracements. One thing I realized, I need to expect market downturns because people who solve problems, they normally gravitate communities towards them because solvers or problem solvers are the ones who build trust. People who solve problems during market downturns, during the times when social media is indecisive, they're the ones who gravitate people towards them. We found our purpose by being consistent. Whether we create social media contents about tutorials and IG Reels, TikTok videos, we wanted to be able to create a lot of contents to be able to educate in different formats about cryptocurrency. We're here for the long haul. Today, I stand very proud because my friend Bitcoin, whom I am holding, despite and in spite of market indecisiveness and social media indecisiveness, stands proud at an all-time high of $87,000 as we speak today. A testimony that if you hold on to your long-term strategy, there are lofty gifts at the end of the journey. As I conclude this remark, I would like to encourage each and every one of us to stay consistent, solve problems. As I am very proud with Bitcoin today, I also stand very proud for my team because we're able to accomplish 2,250 videos with massive viewership, whom we believe are able to educate our fellow Filipinos on cryptocurrency and be able to avoid scams. Ladies and gentlemen, let us convert fear, uncertainty, and doubt into faith, unshakable confidence, and determination. We are here for the long haul. So let's go build communities. Join me, will you?